Good morning, Johnson Learning Leopards. Today is Friday, May 29th. Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, please pause for the moment of silence. All right, guys, I'm climbing my step stool. Not quite sure what we're gonna find in our bird's nest today. My goodness, I can't totally tell here, but I'm thinking there might only be one bird in there. Maybe there's two. Or maybe there's two and there used to be three. So I think one of our birds has flown the nest, which is pretty awesome. They're getting bigger and stronger like we talked about. So I am not surprised. That's really exciting. I'm going to have to check that out a little bit more closely. It's kind of hard to see exactly what's happening when I'm looking through like a phone that's kind of turned down. All right, so today's birthdays over the weekend are DJ Harold and Malia Smith. So happy birthday to you guys. We hope you have a wonderful day. And we have a few more leopard leaders to announce from this past week. I gotta scroll down. From Miss Williams' class, Ellery Robinson is such a respectful learner. She always raises her hand and is cautious to not speak out of turn or to take learning away from her classmates. She follows our classroom rules and models respect for her peers across the entire school. We are so proud of you, Elle. Keep shining. From Miss Covington's class, Ostrid Abrahamson is always respectful during our class meetings. She raises her hand and waits her turn to speak. Ostrid is also a respectful sister and invites her sister to join in our fun. That's super cool. From Miss Matchin's class, Edry Williams has been a respectful learning leopard all year long. She speaks politely to others and really listens to them when they're speaking. Edry worked cooperatively with a partner or in small groups during math and has been open to the ideas of her classmates. Nice job, Edry. From Miss Schaaf's class, Ian Stevens is a cheerful and polite student who always walked in the room smiling every morning. He greeted his classmates and used kind words when responding to his teachers. He did his best to roar each day. Great job, Ian. And finally, from Miss Whalen's class, Excel Paz Gonzalez has demonstrated respect recently by showing a real interest in the people she's talking to. Whether it's her peers or her teachers, Excel always asks questions and checks in on the person she's talking to, and you can tell she really cares about the answer. So that is awesome to hear. Congratulations to all of you respectful leopard leaders. All right, please join in reciting the Johnson Code of Conduct. As a Johnson Learning Leopard, I come to learn. I promise to roar by being respectful, open-minded, actively engaged, and responsible. I will always try my best. All right, so I'm going to read you our celebrity guest clues that we've had so far. I'm going to give you 2 more today, and then we'll see if you can figure it out before I show you who it is. So the clues that we already knew were this staff member works all over the school, but usually on our 2nd floor. The staff member has worked at Johnson for about 7 or 8 years, and this staff member is a very picky eater. So here are the new clues for the staff member. This staff member has been in every grade that can have an assistant except for kindergarten. And this is going to be the giveaway. This staff member loves video games and Legos. So think for a second if you can figure it out, and I'm going to show you who it is. All right, it's Mr. Wayland. Good morning, Mr. Wayland.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm great.
Good. Well, thank you for being with us on this early morning. We're happy to see you on this Friday. All right, so we have a couple questions because we just want to know a little bit more about you, Mr. Wayland. So how long have you actually been at Johnson?
It's 5.5 to 6 years.
Oh, okay, so I was wrong with my
It's
clue.
a little weird.
Sorry.
I started halfway through a year.
That's right. Okay, and so one of your clues said you've worked in basically every grade level except kindergarten.
Yes.
And so I remember when you were a 1st grade IA with Miss Branson for a little bit, right? When she taught
Yep.
1st grade. What else have you done?
And then I did 1 year of 1st grade with Miss Bond.
Oh, yes.
And then I did 1 year of pre-K with Miss Page or Miss Lindblom. And then I did 1 year with Miss Smith and Miss Zimmerman. And then I I did 1 year or 2 years with second grade.
Oh man, you've been all over. Well, thank you for sharing that. We are happy to have you at Johnson. So speaking of Johnson, tell us what some of your favorite things are about working at Johnson.
I think my favorite thing about working at Johnson, in addition to the kids and the staff, is just every morning when kids are getting on the bus, you get lots of hugs, lots of smiles. Everybody asks you about how your day was, what you did. It's just such a warm environment, and that's my favorite. I love the first thing in the morning. Everyone's getting off the bus. I just sit up front, and I literally just get to talk to everyone, and it's my favorite thing.
That's awesome. So tell us a little bit about what you've been doing during the closure, Mr. Wayland.
Oh my goodness. So I guess my biggest thing that I've done, I built a deck with a pool on it.
Awesome.
So that was my main project. Jack and I, my son Jack and I, have done over thousands and thousands of Legos together. So there's been a lot of Legos.
Awesome.
And I think the other thing is trying to keep my house as clean as possible, which is not going so well.
Well, with 2 little boys, that would be kind of hard, for sure. So you've probably already hit on some of these, but what are some of the positives that you're finding during this time?
I love that I get to spend extra time with both of my sons and my wife. Now, my wife is a little tricky because I actually get to spend extra time with her all the time because she also works at Johnson. But getting to spend more time with all 3 of them has just been really, really awesome for me. As much as I miss my students, every day I miss my family, and I love that I get to see them more.
Awesome. And so last but not least, what message would you like to share with the Johnson family?
Hi, I love you. I miss you all. I cannot wait until we are back in school and I get to see all of you guys and do all the fun shenanigans that we always get up to together.
Sounds awesome. Well, thank you for being with us today, Mr. Wayland.
Thank you.
Have a great day. All right, guys. Flipping back to our agenda. Dun, dun, dun. It's Friday. So please come and join us for the Johnson School Song. We'll rock and roll back into my living room. There, we'll give it over to Presley. I gotta get the music out. I'm not prepared this morning, guys. Oh, it looks like Mr. Thompson might join us today, too.
I've got my Johnson shirt.
Always good to have a little bass in our song. All right, guys. Let's sing it loud.
Hail to James G. Johnson School, with your standards true. We will always love and cherish memories of you. Lift the chorus till it reaches even heaven's blue. Hail to James G. Johnson School, hail, oh, hail to you. You have been our inspiration through each passing day, and to you we pledge allegiance now and for always. Lift the chorus till it reaches even heaven's blue. Hail to James G. Johnson School, hail, oh, hail to you.
All right, yay. All right, let me head back to my computer because I have a couple other things to share this morning before we sign off. All right, really quick, and I'm glad, this is why I have my agenda because I always forget what I would say. News you can use, and this is super exciting. Miss Walters, so you know how normally during the last week of school, we would be having a field day, of course. So Miss Walters has put all of her brain power into creating a virtual field day for you guys, which will be next Tuesday. So I'm going to send information out to your parents over the weekend about what that can be and how you can participate if you'd like. And I think Miss Walters is going to push some of it out on Seesaw for those of you guys who have Seesaw at home. But so I'm super looking forward to that. I'm going to dress up. I got my field day outfit is ready. So I'm excited to join in that virtual field day with you guys. All right. Shout outs go to everybody who's continuing to stay engaged. Guys, we have one more week week of school. I'm so proud of you guys. I know it's been really hard to be away from school, and it's been really hard for me too. But I'm super excited that you guys have stayed engaged and that you're staying connected with us. So keep on being rock stars. All right, I will sign off. I hope you guys have a fabulous Friday, and think about how you can roar today at your house or wherever you are. We love you and we miss you, and we will catch you on Monday. Have a wonderful weekend.